So nowadays, it's really easy to get distracted and lose focus. And if you're like me, you like having tools that help you stay productive in your workflow, whether you're working from home, at a coffee shop, or in your office. So today, Arnell and I are sharing 10 different desk accessories that we like to use to keep ourselves productive in our workflow. So, let's talk tech. I'm Adrian with Ardently Tech.
And I'm Arnell with Ardently Tech.
And we believe tech was made to make our lives easier.
These desk accessories should do that and help you become more productive. The key thing to focus on is not necessarily the exact products we're using, although we'll have affiliate links down below for you to pick up the exact things that we're using. The general premise of this topic today is just the different things that we use. So you don't necessarily have to spend the $100 on an Apple Pencil. You could get something more $10, $20 if it does the things that you need it to do. So now that we got that out of the way, let's jump into the first thing that I use to help me stay productive, and that is my Amazon Alexa Echo Show 5. I love having a smaller Echo device just sitting right here on my desk, but it's just great being able to control my lighting setup here at my desk. It's also great to put on any kind of background music that I want, great to ask any questions that I need, super quick calculations of 5 plus 5 or whatever kind of math calculations that you need. Now, one of the things I really enjoy is the dinner announcements. So if you have another Echo device somewhere in your house, somebody is able to actually send an announcement to all the other Echo devices on the same network. And so for me, it's great to be able to have these dinner announcements so that I know when it's just time to take a break and get up from my desk. Lets me know, lets the kids know, just lets everybody know when something is ready for us to go and do. Now, up next is a personal new favorite of mine, and that is this, I don't really know what you would call it, but it's basically just a phone holder slash tablet holder, but it also has a dry erase board on it. And my particular one also has a little bit of a storage cubby inside, so it's just great being able to write down quick notes on the dry erase portion of it. And honestly, I really like it. Now, it comes with a white and a black version, but the one that I got is the black version that has a white marker that comes with it. And so I just think it looks really cool. Up next is a pair of wireless headphones. Now, there's two ways that you can go about this. Adrian's actually going to go into a little bit of a different route that you can go with this a little bit later on in the video, but the way that I like to use music and just, white noise and just anything that I need to do audibly, even for microphones for Zoom calls and stuff like that, I like to use wireless headphones for a couple of different reasons. The biggest reason, though, is that I like having a big physical thing over my ears that just kind of screams, do not bother me right now. There's so many scenarios where I am wearing earbuds and I'm doing something really important, I'm listening to something really important, and somebody walks into the room and they don't realize that I'm doing something. They don't realize that I'm trying to listen to something, and so they talk for a little bit and then they realize, oh, you have something in your ear, now is probably not a good time. Whereas with the over-ear headphones, it's so blatantly obvious that you're trying to listen to something that half the time I'm not even listening to anything. And it's just great being able to just put these on and just let people know that I just cannot be disturbed right now. Headphones are great for being able to obviously do any kind of video chats if you need to listen to videos or music. You also have built-in microphones in them, and in some instances it makes the audio a little bit more professional rather than the onboard microphone on your computer or your iPad or wherever you're doing Zoom calls from or any kind of video calls. Now, up next is a smart stylus or an Apple Pencil if you have an iPad, or just really just a stylus in general. I'm talking about, precision pointed styluses that are pencil shaped and allow you to write things with a fine tip and be able to just write as if you're writing on just a piece of paper with a pen. The particular one that I'm using is an off-brand Apple Pencil sort of thing. Now, you could get the actual Apple Pencil and get all the extra functionality that you get out of that, but for me, this sort of off-brand one, it just does what I need it to do. The battery life is great, and I'm able to just jot down notes on my iPad, and I'm not even using like an iPad Pro or anything like that. I'm just using an iPad 9th generation, so I'm not doing anything extra special. I'm just using the standard iPad, and it's just great being able to take down notes. Now, before I move into my next point, just want to remind you to definitely drop us a like and hit that subscribe button if you're finding value in this video or any of our other videos that we've done in the past on productivity or just any reviews, product reviews, anything like that. Definitely helps the channel out a ton. And also keep in mind, all of these products will be listed down below in the affiliate links, so you can check them out for yourself. Again, the point of the video is to maybe give you some ideas on different ways that you can be productive and be able to elevate your own productivity setup wherever you're at. So up next is a really good one that you can use obviously at desk setups and also just at home, on your nightstand, in the living room, wherever, and that's a 3-in-1 charger. The specific type of charger that I'm talking about though are like MagSafe chargers that can hold your phone, whether they're MagSafe or just a charger that has a built-in stand to it. I particularly like using my MagSafe charger. It's a 3-in-1. I'm able to charge all of my devices, and it does a really quick job of charging all the devices very well. I'm also able to just prop my phone up, use it as a stand so that my phone is actually charging while I'm on video calls. It's really nice having that functionality of the stand so that everything is just hands-free, but I'm also able to fully charge my phone. There are times when, you know, depending on the 3-in-1 charger that you get, sometimes your phone or your other devices are going to get really hot, and so that's one of the things that Adrian's about to jump into and go over his personal favorite charger that also has a really cool feature that I think you'll find useful.
So just like Arnell's, I also have a 3-in-1 charger of my own. This one is from ESR. I like this one in particular because it has a nice cooling system. When you plug in your phone, you'll hear a fan go on as your phone is charging to keep your phone nice and cool. Wireless charging can sometimes cause your phone to heat up, but with this fan, ESR is trying to combat that, and actually it works really well. And the cool part is, if you have AirPods, it has a little magnet that keeps them on the charger without falling off, as you can see. I mean, it's not the greatest magnets, but magnets nonetheless. But really, it doesn't matter which charger you get or a dock you get. This is the one I keep permanently on my desk. This is really nice. It's just a small Velkin charger I got, and it's really nice to have a charger just there and a place for my phone to be and live when I'm not using it. But if you don't have MagSafe, or you don't want something that's MagSafe, you need something a bit more portable, here's this nice dock that folds up and you can put it in your backpack, toss it with you, go on the go. It holds my iPad Pro 12.9, also an iPad Air Mini, and this iPhone, of course. So having a place for your phone to live on your desk and keep it out of the way if you don't want it to distract you is a great thing to do if you're trying to be a bit more productive. And pro tip, if you're having trouble with your phone being a bit distracting, use those focus modes. Arnell has a video up here that we did in the past where he describes how to set up a focus mode. So if you have trouble with that and you haven't used it before, check out that video. Another really important part of any desk setup or any working setup that keeps me productive is a mouse and keyboard. I have this here at my home station, which is a Keychron K4. It is a nice mechanical keyboard. You don't need a mechanical keyboard. This is just something that I'm comfortable with. And I also use the MX Master 3 mouse. These are together a really great combination. I often use the keypad, so I needed to have a keyboard that had the keypad, but you might not need that, so you can get a smaller mechanical keyboard or keyboard in general. And like I said about the dock, it doesn't really matter which one you have or which one you use. What matters is that what works and what's comfortable for you. But the more comfortable your mouse and keyboard setup is and your desk overall, the less distracted you'll be and the more productive you'll be. If you want to try anything of the ones that we use particularly on our list today, make sure to check the affiliate links in the description below. We'll have links to all of these products. We'll even add a couple alternatives to those if you're trying to find out which one will work for you. On my workflow day to day, I can often just be on a keyboard and typing away at things, writing copy, writing all this stuff. But when I type notes, I don't remember them as often as I do when I write them down physically. Back in college, I used this little journal that I got from Walmart, and I had a bunch of just notes on here that I used to keep myself on track and just other day-to-day notes. Nowadays, I use my iPad mini, but obviously we're trying to keep this under a certain price point. So an alternative that I found that I thought was really useful that can keep you writing things physically while also having a digital component to it is Rocketbook. You might have heard of it. It's a really nice notebook that you can write your notes on here with an erasable pen from Pilot themselves. And it's really helpful because like after you're done taking your notes, you can scan this and send it to your email. It has a nice little NFC capability. So if you tap your phone right here, it'll open up the Rocketbook app for you to be able to open up and scan your page now. And you can look back at the pages that you have previously scanned hand, and it's pretty cool. It is nice to have a pen and paper kind of experience that's a little compact and portable, not too much bigger than my iPad mini. And it's something that, again, is just easy to carry because it's really small, lightweight, and reusable. Another thing that I struggle with when it comes to productivity is time management. So a way that I try to combat that is calendar blocking, which is really great because basically all I do is I set a task for a couple hours at a time. So like 2 hours, I'm gonna be doing this one task. This little timer is really helpful, and it just counts up into however long you need it to be. And you just start the timer and it starts counting down. You can have the lights. There's just like 2 simple setting switches here where it can go dim after a while. You can have the noise on, lower, or higher. So you can hear a noise of, hey, time is up, move on to your next task. This will keep you away from those devices that might be a little bit more distracting and just help you stay on top of the time. Any way that you want to time yourself is going to be really helpful for you if you struggle with time management and productivity in that sense. But that timer has been really clutch for me. And as Arnell mentioned earlier, if you work in an office, having over-ear headphones is really convenient when you are trying to make sure that people know, hey, I'm busy, I can't talk right now, don't bother me, I need to be focused, which is really cool. But sometimes over-ear headphones can really fatigue your ears, get a little sweaty, or you just might not find them comfortable. Inverse, you can just use Bluetooth earbuds. For me, I like to carry around my AirPods, but I also carry around my JBL Live Pro 2s that I keep daily in my backpack and in my pocket. Both of those are a little bit over the $100 price point, but the JBL Live Pro 2s often are on sale for under $100, even though the retail price is $150. So you can look around, see the price, but there's also alternatives like the Tune 230s and earbuds like those. A nice alternative that earbuds have over headphones is their compact form factor. You can keep them in your pocket. Whenever you need them, you can take them out, put them in, and if you don't need both of them in, you can just keep one earbud in and use them in mono mode. Most earbuds support mono mode and dual connect, as what JBL calls them on their platform. And if you need both of them in, it's nice to make sure that the earbuds you have active noise cancellation. Again, the JBL Live Pro 2 are just one of the earbuds that I've tried that I recommend to other people, but what really matters is that you get an earbud that works for you, that keeps you comfortable, because the more comfortable you are, the more productive you are. So if you want to check out any other reviews that we've done on the earbuds, check out this playlist right here. There's a ton of different earbuds we've tried on the channel and reviewed here, so check those videos out. And if you're looking for different ways to increase your productivity, especially when using your iPhone, check out this video right here that Arnell did on how to use focus modes to keep you more productive. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.